welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers matched up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And the Lakers last year showing improvement with LeBron, but still falling short of a championship. Kenny, in your estimation, what is the timeline there?
Obviously you want to start winning this year. Man, but make the most. You got to just make the most out of it. You got to. Of LeBron, you know, he's only got maybe 4 or 5 years at this level.
Yeah, I agree. Historically, the Lakers don't strive to stay down for a long time. Definitely have good management in place. That said, if your goal is to win multiple titles, I mean, it's going to be LeBron. Get that first
tough. It's going to be tough.
That's it for now. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you say we go courtside and talk to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. We'll be back right after this. He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for George.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And the Clippers starting five. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverley and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the threesome.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West? Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And here's Beverley. To the paint, here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers, for decades, mark a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
And Beverley kicks to George. Here's Leonard over in the corner, Zubac. Kuzma against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Over James. Leonard, no luck. Bradley against Williams. Floats one. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
It's stolen by Davis. It's LeBron.
Whoa, my! Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Zubac gets to Beverley. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, you can't leave a lane to the basket available for Beverley, because if you do, he jumps on it quickly.
James looking around. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Rondo. Back to LeBron. Outside Bradley. Passes it to James. Clock at 6. Scored by Beverley. And now the Clippers on the break. It's George on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Bradley passes to LeBron. Fades. Again, the Lakers. Always a big audience for the NBA on Christmas Day. Clark, the players must get up for these games as well.
Yeah, I know they do, because I get up for them as a fan. Never had a chance in my short playing career in the NBA to play on a Christmas Day. It's quite an honor. It's a bit of an inconvenience, but I think the players view it as a great honor for being able to play, and I'm sure they get extra hyped to be part of what folks are going to watch and what they're going to do on that special holiday.
And here is LeBron. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go, and the shot goes in.
I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James' game. He's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for them. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Fires from deep. Rondo with the rebound. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
The Clippers grab the miss. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
6 to shoot. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. taking his time here. With the floater, he can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Harold. George with the ball. He's picked up by James. Williams dishes to Green. Williams kicks to Green. The pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From about 19 feet, here's Howard.
Well, that long reach of Paul George.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing a game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Lakers performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here on the 5, the Clippers have to start the second. Williams and Shannon are the guard set. Harkless is out there with Green, and it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. It seems the guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shots importance in the game.
Clippers trail by 4. Now Beverley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And it's Harrell missing. Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Outside, Green. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Green gets it to go.
Green is a world-class sniper, blazer, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
The shot by Harkless, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Rondo. Kicks to Green. Green against McGee. Caldwell Pope for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. Shamet. And nothing is falling for him right now. How great the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections. And 5 out of the 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. And Anthony Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. And Bradley is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Left side Davis. Back to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Beverley finds Leonard. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Howard, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Howard. All alone. No good.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to Leonard. Over in the corner, Harkless. Beverley against Kuzma. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. And that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Landry Shamet.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his 2nd season as a pro. That's a remarkable run.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
LeBron outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Lakers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. A superstar summer break for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
Leonard attacking outside for George over James. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And it's LeBron missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
But deep three from George. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
Now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, we've got a moment left on the floor, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Brent. And it's LeBron at the small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader. And then a really good example setting. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? The easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's George. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
James against Leonard. LeBron passes to Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. And it's sent back by George.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflections.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he makes the first. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Bradley. The Clippers also making some changes. Green is checked in for Zubac. Harkless comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Now, here's George. He's got 7. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Over Harkless. Kuzma can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Beverley kicks to George. And stolen by James. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And the foul called on Danny Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. They double him with LeBron. From 18 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Shamet's got 7.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now, here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. From past the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Stolen by Beverley. And here we go. Beverley heading to the hoop.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 1:44 left to play here in the 3rd. The feed to James. Right wing. Another shot. Goes up again. McGee's shot is off. Clippers trail by 6. Inside. Harrell. Nice move. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Green. Now, here's Howard, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Lakers passing it around. And here's James outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Lakers. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And when I look at the Clippers, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Nobody near Williams. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Rondo against Beverley. Here's the floater. Leonard with no one around. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
The shot by Rondo is no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's LeBron. He's got 15. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Beverley and Williams, the guard tandem. Montrezl Harrell is out there with the hits of Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. But hits it from three-point range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Rondo against Beverley. Rondo's shot is off. Clippers leading by 4. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's Davis on the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so it's the Lakers with it. Kuzma with it. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. That one's not going to go. Outside, Leonard. Pops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Williams against Kuzma. Outside for Rondo. Shoots over Leonard. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 7. George dishes to Harrell. Back to George. Left side, Leonard. George against Bradley. George passes to Harrell. It's stolen by Bradley. Puts it up for Davis.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley.
Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
LeBron, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Harold. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Real good, Paul George.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And stolen by Kuzma. He dishes it to James. Rondo looking over the floor. Back to James. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his fifth rebound in this one. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense.
Williams against Bradley. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He's just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
The Clippers again turning it over. Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here is James. Poked away. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. 1:57 left in the game. And George, here we go. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. Relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
From deep, James. As they get it done. Davis, the pass to Brandon. Pass to James. Second chance effort, perfect on the shot, swishes it through.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
George dishes to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Now James. Holds it up for Davis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Beverley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And despite being a little guy, Beverley knows how to step up big. Terrific at delivering when his team needs an important basket.
Jacks up a 3. Yes! And he has got them to within 2 points.
Scary sight and a long night when Rondo starts lighting it up like this.
Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here. No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Beverley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One thing about Beverley, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called the Lakers. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, is what you said.
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
James against Leonard. Now here's LeBron. Shoots over Leonard. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.